August Horch was a pioneering German engineer. He founded his first car company, Horch Cie, Motorwagenwerke, in Cologne in November of 1899. Horch believed strongly in building high-quality, robust automobiles. He was an innovator, always seeking to improve his designs. However, disagreements with his board of directors led to his departure from the company he had established. Undeterred, Horch was determined to continue building cars according to his own exacting standards and forward-thinking ideas. He was not one to give up on his engineering dreams easily, setting the stage for a new venture. Just a short while after leaving his original company, Horch founded a new enterprise in 1909. He initially called it August Horch Automobilwerke GmbH. However, he was legally prevented from using his own surname, as it was already trademarked by his previous company. A clever solution was found. Horch's son, who was studying Latin, suggested the name Audi. Horch in German means listen, and Audi is the Latin translation of the same word. Thus, Audi Automobilwerke GmbH was officially registered on the 25th of April 1910 in Zwickau, Germany, marking the true beginning of the Audi brand we know. The early Audi cars quickly gained a reputation for their advanced technology and impressive performance. August Horch ensured that his new company lived up to his high engineering principles from the very start. Models like the Audi Type A, B, and C were successful in their time. The Type C in particular earned the nickname Alpensieger, or Conqueror of the Alps, after winning the challenging Austrian Alpine Rally 3 times consecutively between 1912 and 1914. This early motorsport success helped to cement Audi's image as a manufacturer of reliable and powerful vehicles, capable of enduring tough conditions. Horch himself remained deeply involved in the technical development of Audi cars for many years. His commitment to quality and innovation set a precedent that would define the brand. The cars featured powerful engines for their era and robust construction, making them desirable among discerning buyers. Even in these formative years, the seeds of Vorsprung durch Technik, or advancement through technology, were being sown. The company focused on creating vehicles that were not just modes of transport, but also examples of fine engineering, a philosophy that would persist through many changes and challenges in the decades to come. The 1920s brought significant economic challenges to Germany. The Great Depression, which began in 1929, hit the automotive industry particularly hard. Many car manufacturers struggled to survive as demand plummeted. It became clear that individual companies, especially smaller ones, would find it difficult to weather the economic storm alone. Consolidation was seen as a way forward. For Audi, along with several other German car makers, this period necessitated a radical change in strategy to ensure their continued existence and to compete more effectively in a shrinking market. In 1932, a significant merger took place. 4 Saxon-based car manufacturers, Audi, DKW, Horch, August Horch's original company, and Wanderer joined forces to create Auto Union AG. This new conglomerate was headquartered in Chemnitz. The formation of Auto Union was a crucial step for the survival and future development of all 4 brands. Each company brought its own strengths and market segment focus to the new entity. DKW was known for its affordable 2-stroke engine cars and motorcycles. Wanderer produced mid-size cars, while Audi focused on deluxe mid-size models. Horch continued to build luxury high-end automobiles. The emblem chosen for Auto Union was 4 interlinked rings. Each ring represented one of the 4 founding companies, symbolizing their inseparable unity. This logo, still used by Audi today, is a direct link to this important period of its history. Under the Auto Union umbrella, Audi was positioned in the mid-premium segment, producing cars with sophisticated engineering. The collaboration allowed for shared resources, research and development, strengthening the collective. The famous Auto Union Silver Arrow racing cars, designed by Ferdinand Porsche, also brought international fame to the group during the 1930s, dominating Grand Prix racing. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 dramatically altered the course for Auto Union. Civilian vehicle production was largely halted. Instead, the company's factories were repurposed for the war effort, manufacturing military vehicles and other armaments. This shift was common for many industrial enterprises during the conflict. The war years were devastating. Auto Union factories became targets for Allied bombing raids, suffering extensive damage. Furthermore, at the end of the war, several key facilities, including Audi's original Zwickau plant, found themselves in the Soviet-occupied zone of Germany and were subsequently expropriated and dismantled. The aftermath of World War II left Auto Union in a precarious state. Its industrial base in Saxony was lost. The company effectively ceased to exist in its pre-war form. However, dedicated former employees and management were determined to rebuild. A new Auto Union GmbH was established in Ingolstadt, Bavaria, in West Germany in 1949. Initial efforts focused on what was feasible. The company began by producing spare parts and soon resumed vehicle manufacturing, initially concentrating on DKW's proven two-stroke motorcycles and cars, which were affordable and met the basic transport needs of post-war Germany. During the 1950s, Auto Union continued to produce DKW vehicles, gradually rebuilding its strength. In 1958, Daimler-Benz AG acquired a majority shareholding in Auto Union. This provided some financial stability and access to further resources. Under Daimler-Benz ownership, there were plans to develop new models, including four-stroke engines to replace the aging two-stroke units. However, Daimler-Benz's strategic interests eventually shifted. They decided that Auto Union did not quite fit into their long-term plans for luxury car production. This led to another pivotal moment in the company's history, opening the door for a new owner. Volkswagenwerke AG was expanding rapidly in the 1960s and needed more production capacity. It acquired a 50% stake in Auto Union from Daimler-Benz in December of 1964, taking full control by the end of 1966. Volkswagen initially intended to use the Ingolstadt factory to produce its Beetle model. However, Auto Union engineers, led by Ludwig Krauss, secretly developed a new car with a modern four-stroke engine. When Volkswagen executives discovered this project, they were impressed enough to approve its production. This vehicle marked a significant turning point for the company. This new car was launched in September of 1965. Crucially, it was badged as an Audi, reviving the historic name that had lain dormant for over 2 decades. This model, later known as the Audi F103 series and designated by its horsepower such as Audi 60, 75, 80, Super 90, was a success. It signaled a clear break from the DKW two-stroke era and set the company on a new path towards becoming a manufacturer of sophisticated high-quality cars. The Audi 100, launched in 1968, further solidified this direction, offering more space and luxury, and was a major commercial success, firmly re-establishing the Audi brand. The launch of the Audi Quattro at the Geneva Motor Show in March of 1980 was a truly revolutionary moment. It introduced a permanent all-wheel drive system, a technology previously reserved for off-road vehicles, into a performance-oriented passenger car. This innovation provided vastly superior traction and handling, especially in challenging road conditions. The Quattro was not just a new model. It was a statement of technological prowess. Its development was driven by Audi engineer Jörg Benzinger, inspired by the performance of four-wheel drive military vehicles in winter testing. The system transformed perceptions of what a road car could achieve. The Audi Quattro quickly proved its capabilities on the world stage, particularly in motorsport. Audi entered the World Rally Championship, and the Quattro dominated the sport in the early 1980s. Drivers like Hannu Mikkola, Stig Blomqvist, and Michele Mouton piloted the Quattro to numerous victories and championship titles. This motorsport success had an enormous impact on Audi's brand image. It powerfully demonstrated the benefits of the Quattro all-wheel drive system, associating Audi with high performance, innovation, and reliability. The slogan Vorsprung durch Technik, or advancement through technology, adopted in 1971, became synonymous with the brand's achievements. Throughout the following decades, Audi continued to innovate. The introduction of TDI, or turbocharged direct injection diesel engines, in 1989 set new standards for fuel efficiency and torque. Audi also pioneered the use of lightweight aluminum construction with its Audi space frame technology, first seen on the Audi A8 in 1994. More recently, the Audi Virtual Cockpit, a fully digital instrument display introduced in the Audi TT in 2014, has redefined in-car information systems. The brand also expanded its model range significantly, successfully entering the burgeoning SUV market with models like the Q7, Q5, and Q3, alongside its popular A-Series saloons and estates, and high-performance RS models. As we look at Audi today, in 2025, the company is heavily focused on the transition to electric mobility. The launch of the Audi e-tron in 2018 marked its first all-electric series production model. This has been followed by a growing range of electric vehicles including the e-tron GT and Q4 e-tron. Audi has ambitious plans for an electric future. The company has announced it will launch its last new internal combustion engine model in 2026, and aims for all new models from then on to be fully electric. Audi is also committed to achieving carbon neutrality across its operations, demonstrating its dedication to sustainable and innovative future transport solutions.